I guess this is Rex Goodwin's way of saying ho ho ho. But yeah guys, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, welcome back to this game where occasionally some bad voice acting happens from time to time. And yeah, happy holidays to all of you, hopefully everyone is having a good time in this holiday season. So, beefy as fuck, Rex Goodwin is finally here. Just look at this guy. You thought Reviel was beefy as fuck? Well, Rex kinda takes the cake. His profile is just so big that he's not even fitting inside this whole profile box. Basically, his body is just flowing out of it, you know? That's how big Rex Goodwin is. But yeah, with the addition of Rex Goodwin, his Ace Master is available in Duel Links as well, so today I'll be farming for his Ace Master's mat. So once again, like with all of these Dark Signers, their Ace Masters are Earthbound Immortals, and in Rex Goodwin's case, his Ace Master is Earthbound Immortal Wiraqocha Rasca. Yeah, lately there has been this trend in Duel Links where many events were dark themed, I noticed. I kinda got sick of them a bit, but I think with the addition of Rex Goodwin maybe we'll have one more event related to Earthbound Immortals, and then we'll be kinda done with them. So, but yeah, let's read the effect of this card. There can only be one Earthbound Immortal Master on the field. If there is no face-up field spell card on the field, destroy this card. So yeah, this is the gimmick that all Earthbound Immortals share. Basically, you need to have an active field spell card on the field for these masters to live, to be on the board, you know. But we can actually abuse the fact that they are being destroyed while field spell cards are not on the field. Because even if you summon Earthbound Immortal, even if there is no field spell card on the field, it will still count as a summon towards the mat, so we'll be abusing that fact. So the rest of this card's effect does not matter too much for this deck. So in total I managed to pull off somewhere around 30 summons per duel of Wiraqocha Rasca. However though, initially I thought I'll be just abusing the creator, you know, by using his effect to summon Wiraqocha Rasca over and over again. However though, this method was kinda slow. So in addition to the original creator, I managed to actually make the deck together with the other creator, the Dark Creator. So that kinda sped up whole things a bit here. So let's read the effect of the Dark Creator. Cannot be normal summoned set, must first be special summoned from your hand by having 5 or more Dark Masters in your graveyard, while you control no monsters. Once per turn you can banish one Dark Master from your graveyard to target one Dark Master in your graveyard, special summon that target. And yeah, guess who will be that target? Of course, it will be our Wiraqocha Rasca. So because of the Dark Creator, it is important to have a bunch of Dark Masters in this deck to use his effect. As you can see here, we have 3 copies of Stygian Security. So basically, the main reason why this card is here because it's dark, and also because of its effect, because when it is destroyed you can resummon additional copy of it, you know? So basically you can thin out your deck that way. So here we have 1 copy of the Creator Incarnate. This card is needed here so that we can summon our original creator much more easier, you know? Next we have 3 copies of Cherry in Meadow. Usually in these farming decks I actually don't use these cards at all, but this was a special occasion because of the Dark Creator, you know? That's why I needed some fuel for that card. And Cherry in Meadow kinda fits in this deck pretty well. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon up to 2 in Meadow Masters from your deck. They cannot be used as Synchro Material Master this turn. So what that means is that you can use either Cherry in Meadow, you know, 1 more copy, or you can special summon regular in Meadow. So that's why our regular in Meadows are also here. And also the art of this regular in Meadow was kinda pretty creepy all the time when I looked at it. Like, look at this middle bar. It kind of goes through the tomato. It's kind of creepy and sad at the same time. You know, it's kind of weird. So yeah, basically by having cherry and tomatoes in your deck, and when opponent rams into them, you can special summon either cherry and tomatoes or in tomatoes. So basically, once again, we'll be thinning out our deck even more, adding fuel to our graveyard, you know, for the Dark Creator, and so on and so forth. So that's why these Pomidoros, tomatoes, and tomatoes are here. So next we have one copy of Cockroach Knight, which kinda acts as an anti-deck out option for us, and also acts as a tool for the creator, you know. We'll basically be using our Cockroach Knight to send him to the graveyard, to use the creator's effect to resummon Wiraqocha Rasca, you know. So that's why that card is here. Next we have one copy of Magical Mallet, just in case, you know, so that our hand is much more desirable. Next, two copies of Miracle Dig. If 5 or more of your monsters are currently removed from play, return 3 of them to the graveyard. So these two cards are here because of the Dark Creator, because Dark Creator's effect requires you to banish one dark monster from your graveyard, you know, to summon Wiraqocha Rasca from your graveyard. So eventually what will happen that your banish pile will be kinda big, and by using Miracle Dig you can kinda continue your loop, you know. So instead of Miracle Dig you can actually use let's see now, this card, Burial from a Different Dimension. It basically acts the same way like Miracle Dig. It's just that I included Miracle Dig here because Miracle Dig is kinda like free to play option, but Burial from a Different Dimension is also an option that you can use. So next we have one copy of Thunder Crash. This card is here so that you could destroy your own monsters because of the Dark Creator. Because remember, to actually summon the Dark Creator, you don't need to have any monsters on the field. So that's kinda important here. And of course, at the end we have the golden combo of Graceful Tear and Luckwise Tornado, so that we can give our opponent Luckwise Tornado via Graceful Tear, so that opponent is not decking out. And as you can see, skill-wise, I have here Drawson's Urban Immortal just for the meme purposes. But yeah, it's just that I'm using here Rex Goodwin himself, and the Rex Goodwin actually doesn't have any useful skills that would aid this deck. I think one of the skills that would aid this deck is Restart, but Rex Goodwin unfortunately doesn't have it. So, but yeah, I'm using Rex Goodwin here just for the sake of that Wiraqocha Rasca's summoning animation. So I'll be able to show you that off. And yeah, to farm for the deck, I was actually using, let's see now, Jack Atlas level 10, just for the lore purposes, but it doesn't matter too much which duelist you face, because all of them are kinda pretty easy to deal with. The only important thing here is that they have to be level 10, so. Okay, let's check out our duel replay here. Let's see now, let's see if our hand will be shitty or not at the beginning here. And oh boy, someone is cleaning snow outside. Hopefully it won't be picked up by my mic. So, but yeah, our hand is kinda, yeah, it's kinda okay-ish, just because we have that cherry in tomato. And yeah, as you can see, opponent rams into it, and we can special summon up to 2 in tomato monsters from our deck. So yeah, we basically can summon even more cherry in tomatoes that way. And then, you know, they will thin out our deck even more by summoning more in tomatoes that way. So, for whatever reason, Jack Atlas is kinda weird character. He's not ramming into tomatoes for whatever reason. So, so sometimes you should ram into his monsters yourself, you know. And yeah, we have enough monsters to summon our Wiraqocha Rasca. I summoned my Earthbound Immortal Wiraqocha Rasca! I like this Earthbound Immortal, it looks pretty cool, so... yeah, as you can see, when it is summoned, it is instantly destroyed. So because we don't have a field spell card on the field. And yeah, now let's summon our the Dark Creator, because we already had 5 monsters in our graveyard. And as you can see, we were even not using our Thunder Crash, simply because we summoned Wiraqocha Rasca. You know, we had enough monsters on the board to fulfill that condition. And yeah, our board basically cleaned itself by using Wiraqocha Rasca. So and yeah, now what will happen is that each and every turn we'll be banishing one monster from our graveyard to summon our giant flying rascal onto the board. So it's important to know that the Dark Creator should be on the board first, and then after that you should summon the Creator himself. So once both creators will be on the field, then the things will be much more faster here in regards to summoning Rasca, you know. As you can see, yeah, we used our the Creator Incarnate to summon the original Creator, and now what happens is that we can actually use both our Creators' effects each and every turn to summon Wiraqocha Rasca 2 times in one turn. So yeah, that's why I said that this deck, well, in my case, managed to pull off in this duel somewhere around 30 summons, so that's quite a big number. So, of course, you can use just one creator, either the Dark Creator or the original Creator. It's just that, you know, things will be much more slower that way. So, and yeah, as you can see, we are out of our deck. So now, by using regular Creator's effect, we are abusing Cockroach Knight's effect, where when it's sent to the graveyard, it's returned back to our deck. And then we draw it, we use Creator's effect again, it is being returned to the deck once again, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, our 2 Miracle Decks will be used shortly here. So, and also don't forget to give your opponent Lockwise Tornado via Graceful Tear, that's also pretty important. So, but yeah, this deck works pretty nicely once you get all the combo pieces in the right place. Sometimes it can fail, you know, but when it works, it works. So yeah, let's use our Miracle deck to bring back banished monsters to our graveyard. And let's use another Miracle deck to do the same thing, so that we can fuel our Dark Creator's effect. So, and yeah, opponent used Lockwise Tornado, so we're good to go. But yeah, that's how the deck works. So basically everything that you see now on the screen will be happening each and every turn pretty much, so I won't be showing you all the duel. I think I'll just meet you at the end of it, but before I leave here, one interesting thing about Wiraqocha Rasca, this Earthbound Immortal, that I read somewhere that initially in this whole Dark Signer story arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, Wiraqocha Rasca was actually meant to be Crow Hogan's ace monster. That's why Wiraqocha Rasca actually resembles a Black Wing. That's right, because initially Crow Hogan was meant to be actually the main villain of Dark Signer's arc, but because Black Wings were so popular in the TCG, the creators of the anime decided not to dismiss Crow Hogan so fast, because initially it was planned that he'll just die at the end of Dark Signer's arc, so they decided to milk him even more, you know, throughout the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime, because of the success of Black Wings, and that's why they replaced actually the main villain of Dark Signer's arc with Rex Goodwin. So yeah, here's some fun fact for you. So okay, and here comes our final turn. So let's finish off Jack with both of our creators here. So yeah, Jack, well, You thought you were the real king? The real master of faster? Well, you were wrong. Who's the master of Rascal now? Huh? But yeah, that's the deck, that's how it works in a nutshell here. So let's check out the mat itself now. Let's see, yeah, out of all of the Urban Immortal mats, I think this one is actually the most coolest one. I really like how it looks. Maybe that's because I just like things to be symmetrical, you know, and this mat kinda fulfills that requirement of mine, so... But yeah, really nice looking mat, so... But yeah guys, this will be it for this video, so hopefully you enjoyed the deck, and happy farming, happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy New Year, and just happy, be happy, you know? But yeah, cheers!